The Reading Language Arts STAAR test will have multi-select questions on the 2023 test. You may be wondering, what is a multi-select question? Or more importantly, how do I help my students prepare? In this video, you will learn what is multi-select, how to solve, and how to integrate into your classroom. Angela here from Custom Classroom. Before we get started, I want to remind you that I am not affiliated with TEA or STAAR. This is my interpretation as a Texas educator and test prep writer. To help students learn about the new item types, I created 3 free sets of task cards, one for elementary, middle school, and high school. There is a link to the free download in the description. In this video, I will refer to one of the elementary task cards. There are 6 new item types. In this video, I will focus on multi-select questions. Multi-select is a question with more than one answer. How to answer a multi-select question. To better help you and your students learn how to answer a multi-select question, let's work through one from start to finish. First, let's look at the questions. Read the sentence from the passage. Now the beetle told the reason for her action, and Jupiter had to acknowledge the justice of her cause. Choose 2 statements that best explain why the author chose to include the sentence. So now we know we need to think about why the author chose to include this sentence, that the beetle was justified in her cause. A beetle once begged the eagle to spare a hare which had run to her for protection, but the eagle pounced upon her prey, the sweep of her great wings tumbling the beetle to the ground feet away. Furious at the disrespect shown her, the beetle flew to the eagle's nest and rolled out the eggs. Not one did she spare. The eagle's grief and anger knew no bounds. But who had done the cruel deed she did not know. Next year, the eagle built her nest far up on the mountain crag, but the beetle found it and again destroyed the eggs. In despair, the eagle now implored great Jupiter to place her eggs in his lap. There, none would dare harm them. But the beetle buzzed around Jupiter's head and made him rise to drive him away, and the eggs rolled from his lap. Now the beetle told the reason for her action, and Jupiter had to acknowledge the justice of her cause. And they say that ever after, while the eagle's eggs lay in the nest in spring, the beetle still sleeps in the ground, for so Jupiter commanded. Now let's reread the question. Now the beetle told the reason for her action, and Jupiter had to acknowledge the justice of her cause. Choose 2 statements that best explain why the author chose to include the sentence. So we know we are looking for 2 correct answers to show why the beetle is justified. Let's first look at answer A. To show that size does not matter. That sounds like a pretty good answer since the beetle is knocked over by the eagle in the beginning due to his size. Answer B, to help the reader imagine their pain. This is not really relevant since in this question we are talking about the beetle and not the eagle. The text addresses the eagle's pain. Answer C, to prove that the beetle is justified. And this sounds like a great answer since the sentence directly addresses the beetle being justified. Answer D, to show that you should be kind. This is an okay answer since the text does talk about showing disrespect. Answer E, to prove that there were many wrongs done. This is not really relevant since we are discussing justice, not wrongs done. So we can eliminate answers B and E. Now, answer D is an okay answer, but kindness is not the best fit when we are talking about the beetle being justified. We can eliminate answer D. This leaves us with A and C. They are the best answer choices since they both explain why the author chose to include the sentence about the beetle being justified. Now, you may be wondering, how do I integrate this style of question into my classroom? Take a question you have already planned or used in the past and select 2 choices. Then add another answer that is incorrect and one more that is correct. I hope you found this video helpful. If you are looking to help your students practice multi-select questions, there is a link to 3 free sets of task cards in the description. Good luck.